Today's awesome dude, Luik, is
Napoléon Bonaparte.
now he's got a resume full of pop culture references like sticking his hand in his shirt, having an inferiority complex named after him. He also made this. Was one of the punk frogs that versed the Ninja Turtles before making friends with them, and was the first historical figure that Bill and Ted picked up on their excellent adventure. Those things are all cool, but far less recognized is his greatest and longest lasting achievement. The United States is and has been for a good while the world's baddest country. Most Olympic medals, most Nobel Prizes, most Miss Universes. Pretty undeniably the number one country on the planet. Don't underestimate how much of that is due to. Remember that the nation didn't always look like this. Well, plus Alaska and Hawaii. But they haven't really been responsible for that many Olympic medals or Nobel Prizes. Puerto Rico is also America, and they have double the population of Alaska and Hawaii combined. Plus, they've been responsible for lots of our Miss Universes. Just how much of America's success is directly attributable to? Well, prior to him, this was the United States. Thanks to him, this was the United States. Kind of a big difference there. Westward expansion and manifest destiny and all that. You think Sam Houston and Steve Austin and them would have stolen Texas from Mexico if it wasn't for him? You think James K. Polk would have invaded Mexico and stolen half their country if it wasn't for him? You think we'd have almost gone to war against England over a couple little islands if it wasn't for him? You think William Seward would have bought Alaska if it wasn't for him? You think the Marines would have invaded Hawaii if it wasn't for him? You think William Randolph Hearst could have gotten us to attack Spain and steal Cuba and Puerto Rico and the Philippines and Guam if it wasn't for him? He wanted to conquer Europe, and having a bunch of troops and money and energy devoted to the New World wasn't helping that cause. So he put everything up for sale, and Thomas Jefferson just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Dude used the cash from the sale to refocus his troops and conquer Europe, which he did more successfully than anyone had in 1,000 years. Didn't last very long, but whatever. His legacy lives on in the country he had more to do with creating than any other individual in American history. And don't think he didn't know what he was doing at the time either.